Hello, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's having a good Friday so far. I'm just been in the process of listing a whole bunch of comic books to eBay, and I've been debating whether or not, well, listening to a couple of podcasts and video casts, I've been debating whether or not I join Whatnot. So, uh, let me know what you think. By doing these streams, I'm showing you some of the a lot of the items I'm going to be selling, whether it be comic books of like Richie Rich or like Ghost Manor. I'm just going to be showing you how I'm listing them to eBay, and showing you the actual comic books I'm doing. It's like say let's just do this Spider-Man comic here. This is Maximum Clonage, Part 2 of 6, Web of Spider-Man, uh, Death by Punisher. So generally what I do with comics is I'll open up my scanner, and I simply put the comic book down. And then I'll, with MS Paint, alright, do that. I'll tell it to use the scanner, make a scan of the front of the comic, and then I'll usually do a scan of the bottom of the comic. Then I'll put the comic back in the bag and board and take a scan of that. Alright, so here we are, Maximum Clonage, Part 2 of 6, Web of Spider-Man. I know you can't really see too much of it, but there's the scan. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim it, or crop it a little bit there, and I'll go save as, and then I'm going to save these images on my computer. Obviously, yay Captain Obvious. This is Marvel. Where did I put Marvel? So I generally have my comics. These images stored in a hierarchy where it's like Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Archie Comics, or whatever the case may be, and then in there I'll have like a folder for like Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, or the Amazing Spider-Man, and then in there I'll have like just folders for like the issue number. All right, so I'm just trying to figure out where it is in my NAS. This was what, Web of Spider-Man. Now, in order to do this properly, I have to be able to actually save this in the right file name, because the file names I generally use as my listing title. Alright, and what was this issue number? 127. Right. And copy that and call this front scan. Yeah, I know. Listing stuff to eBay is tedious, and it is incredibly dull to watch. But I just figured I might as well stream if I'm going to be at my computer doing stuff. Alright, so now we're just going to scan the back image. While we're waiting for that, let's open up the listing. Let's actually go to eBay here, and ebay.ca, and we're just going to search for that. Various copies, various prices. Okay, so this one, for example, here was $5.37, but the cost to ship it is $32. I'm not sure whether that you can actually see. There we go. So, generally what I do when I think about that is, okay, if they're charging that much, so it's just, alright, go into Marvel, Spider-Man, Hobgoblin, no, Web of Doom, it wasn't that one. Web of Spider-Man. Right, and then we have to create that new folder for upload that first scan while I edit this other scan. Right, we'll call this one back scan. So I'll add that other image. And then generally once I do that is I grab the bagging board I got it out of, and I will gently put that book in. And then we will take a scan of that comic book. It's in file scan. Yeah, if anybody has any questions about how I resell stuff on eBay, please feel free to open up, do something in the chat. I will try to answer questions to the best of my ability. I'm by no means got the personality to say Harry Tornado, Rally Roots, Kevin at Commonwealth Flipper, or the people from Shed Flips. I don't exactly have that personality yet, still getting used to being in front of a camera here. But I am trying here. Right. Okay, so I need to be able to actually see what I'm doing in MS Paint. So I'm just going to save as. And I can't do that when I'm having the it's shared because I'm editing. Got another screen that's 4K. This primary screen I'm using right now is only 1080p, so it's a little hard to fit everything in and still be able to see it on the other screen. Alright, so this comic right here, we're just going to try to finish up on eBay. We'll add that other image. Review. No, I can't add that image just yet. Because if I add that one, I'm making trouble with eBay. So, what I do need to do is I need to zoom into this image. And I need to take that, at least that part out. Because with eBay, you can't, or at least you're not supposed to redirect people to other sites. In order to do a purchase, so you can't have any mention of like social media and stuff like that on your eBay listings. All right, so we're just waiting for that. My cell phone screen keeps going out. So generally, what I like to do is I like to keep the comic front scan as a primary, then a reminder for people to request additional pictures if they want. Scan of the back, and the scan of the front of the comic inside its bag and board, and just a thank you for your support image. Okay. Alright, so let's do that. And put Marvel Comics. We'll put it in that box there. Okay, we got Marvel. Alright, series was is that right? Right, Yeah, I don't generally know the years all these came out, so I don't generally fill that out. So I do put in the publisher, in this case Marvel Comics, ungraded, US comic. And this one did have a UPC code on it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the comic, I'm going to select UPC, and I'm going to scan that in. Let's put that on the side. No match. What a surprise. This was issue... What was issue? 127. Modifications? No modifications. I didn't mod it. And we'll put a price of $8. You can see my minimum accept and minimum reject, or accept, automatically accept above there. If you're interested, you know, feel free to make me an offer. Alright, and we're going to hit list it. And what we want to do now is I want to try to share listing. Facebook. And for some reason I'm getting this. User opted out, and I didn't opt out. I have been listing stuff like that for a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy the link. We're going to go to my Facebook page quickly. And we'll post a link to that listing. And we're going to actually go to view listing, because since the other one was going for, you know, like $13 plus, you know, like $30 to ship it, I'm actually going to increase the price of this one to $20, and I'm going to put in the lowest I'll take will be $14.99 plus the cost of shipping. Alright, so go back to revise. Alright, now that we got that one done, we're just going to put this into the box. Grab a sip of water. Not ltdstore.com. Okay, so it's in order to make things slightly faster, where more things are filled out, I like to do groups of comics. Like in this case, we'll do a group of like the Maximum Carnage, or, you know, Web of Spider-Man type comics. Then I might do like a batch of, say, like Spider-Man Classic, The Amazing Spider-Man, and so forth, in order to limit the amount of things I have to modify in every single listing. So let's do another Maximum Carnage, or Carnage, I should say. That'll be the one with like the foil-ish holographic type cover. You know, if you're into grading ones, this would be one I would definitely get graded. I just don't want to... I don't grade any of the comics. There we go. Yeah, this one has like that translucent cover on it. So I'm going to just try to scan that. I'm not sure how well that's going to be scannable. Alright, we're going to go to create similar listing on eBay. Go back into MS Paint. And we're going to try to scan the front of this particular comic. should know that this one does have a COA on the back there. Of course, I'm just selling the comics individually. We're just going to put that back in there. Alright, so we got the front of this comic. So we're just going to zoom out a bit enough so I can just edit it. Well, not edit really, just crop it. Go file, save as. I'm just going to grab that comic so I can write everything down here. Alright, Marvel. Just going to copy that so I don't have to type in for the file name. Alright, this is Spider-Man. So yeah, I've been debating. I'm not sure if anybody's actually watching this right now, so I'll just keep talking, and if I notice something, somebody chatting, I'll try to talk back. Otherwise, I'm going to try to get this done without, and it's literally just going to be me with my screen showing there, as well as long as my cell phone doesn't keep going to sleep, it'll show the current time. So let's Marvel Comics. And that's the front scan. Alright, so now let's do the back scan. Oh, that was just the front scan again. So let's just flip this book over. And we'll just rescan that. While we're waiting for that, let's go into eBay here. Let's see what this book is going for. $45. And let's go into sold. Looks like somebody got a copy for $4.45 plus shipping. There's probably an auction. Maybe. I'm not seeing too many actually sold. There's one for $15. So the other ones are selling for, where was it here? The other ones we saw were currently selling for pretty much $45 and $47. Let's search Canada only. Nothing. Those were coming down from the States. So if I list mine for, we'll say $40 plus the cost of tracked shipping, Alright, so let's go back to the listing here. We don't want that one. Marvel. Where did I put that Spider-Man folder? Maximum Clonage, number 1. Let's add that listing. We don't want to save that last front scan again. Just make that's like less than the size of a postage stamp on my screen. Alright, crop. We'll save this as back scan. Alright, so we got that comic scanned front and back. Now we're going to grab the actually what we're going to do is there is a UPC code on the back of this comic. So let's add this UPC code. And of course eBay says there's no match found. What a surprise there. Alright, this is issue 1. And we want to go maximum coinage. Alright, Alright, Spider-Man, and then we're going to remove Web of Spider-Man from that one. Marvel Comics, yeah. UPC code is the one for this item. Yep. Very good condition. And we are going to go up here. Make sure we upload the back scan. And what I need to do is I need to put this back into the sleeve here. And we'll take the scan of it in the sleeve. Yeah, let's see here. It's 304. This thing keeps showing off. So it's, come on, scan. And we're going to save this as bagged scan. And let's upload that image. Yeah, it's going to take a minute, so we're just going to do a final double sanity check on all this. Okay. Right. So this is going to be changed to $45. Alright, we're going to change the Alright, so there you just saw what I was putting in for the lowest I'll take on this item. 300 grams, yeah, that's alright. Promoted, yes. Right, list item. Alright, and that comic is Probably saw my scanner. Yep. So that, oh, I hate it when eBay does this. So now I have to go back to view listing. I've been having like this weird issue where it's like sometimes values don't get put in correctly or things take overly long to load up. So now I have to go back and I just have to move those images around again. Right, so let's copy that actually. And let's go down to make sure that the file valid appeals yet. Let's go to revise it. Let's go onto my Facebook page so that I can go back over here to share listing, copy that, and I can post that to my my Facebook page. Alright, so I'll hit done for that one. Again, that was for this comic right here. And we'll do Jesus. How many copies of this one book do I have? What do we have, like a stack of these, the free comic that came out years ago? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looks like I have 6 of them here. So I'm gonna have to create like a variation for that one so I can be like, you know, copy A, copy B, and people can select which copy they actually want. And then I can just have one listing. So I can show how I would do that in maybe in a stream or two. I just want to be on here for a little bit, giving ideas. So we're going to go to another maximum coinage. This is part 3 of 6. So we're going to pull that out of the bag so that we can give this one a quick scan. Try to center it to the best of my abilities. And come on. Alright, so there's the front of this comic here. Alright, so we're going to just zoom out of this so I can crop this image. Crop. And we're going to save this as. I'm just going to pull this comic out again. This is the Amazing Spider-Man. Alright, so let's go into Marvel. Okay, create a folder for the Amazing Spider-Man. And this is issue 404. Alright. Alright, this is what part? Part 3 of 6. 3... Alright, front scan. Okay, now with that incredibly long title, Let's see here. Alright, what Spider-Man comic was that I was doing? Right, Maximum Carnage, that one there. So I went to sell similar. Alright, so we're going to remove those two images here. We're going to put in my title. Alright, let's see if Spider-Man, no, Marvel, The Amazing Spider-Man. 404, so there's the front scan being uploaded to this listing. And while I got this comic here before I bag and board it and forget, we're going to go down to the UPC and we're going to scan that in. That is not even the right product, eBay. That is completely wrong. So when you're using UPC codes, you have to be cautious about using the wrong listing. Obviously, this is not Spider-Man number 433. We're doing this Spider-Man comic right here. So we can't use that UPC. So we're going to hit don't use. We're going to leave that UPC there because that is the UPC for this comic. Why they're mixed matched on eBay, I do not know. That's something for the eBay team to worry about, not me, because I'm not going to use their information. Because if you use the wrong UPC and it shows different information than what's actually for that product, the item might be sent back for, or item not as described, case against you. So you want to be cautious about using the right information if you do use UPC codes, because a lot of times there might be a typographical error on eBay's information. Alright, we're going to save this as Alright, let's upload that back scan. And just so you guys can all see this is the back of that comic we're currently listing. Alright, so now that we got this comic, we're going to put it back into the bag with the board behind it. And we're just going to make a scan of that. And my screen went off again. So the time I'm using a program called Let's View, so I can streamcast my the screen of my phone in case I do use the photo booth area that I have beside me. I can at least show that by grabbing my phone. But for now, I just use it for showing the time. Alright, so here is a scan of the book inside the bag with the board behind it. Of course, since I can't have any mention of social media on my eBay listings, we're just going to simply just crop check us out on social media out there, and then we will zoom out so I can try to crop this image. Well, I cropped it a little bit, and we're going to save this as bagged scan. Again, that was for Maximum Clonage, part 3 of 6, The Amazing Spider-Man number 404. Right, so what I want to do is copy that so I can go into another eBay thing and go search eBay for this comic and see what it goes for. All right. Alright, looks like somebody's selling it for $22 plus $13 to ship. So, let's go into this listing. Make sure condition is very good for this guy here. And we are going to go I want to make sure that that bag scan did get uploaded before I save it. It didn't, so come on, upload the image. Come on, there we go. So I'll got that for my primary image, got the request for if you want to see additional pictures, the back scan, and the scan of it in the board, bag of the board. That's where I'm just going to store it for now. Character. Right, The Amazing Spider-Man, and this was which issue? Alright. Issue 404. It's kind of funny, actually. Right, and we'll hit list. Right, I saw a notification on eBay, so I'm just going to quickly check that out. Right, sell. I want to go to my orders page. I'm just doing this in another window so I don't show anything. Alright, looks like I sold 2 Lego minifigures. So, I don't want to show anybody's information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab these 2 Lego minifigures. I'm going to come back to show what just sold on eBay. So give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. My workspace is a little tight. Alright, so this is the bin that I generally use to store Lego. I literally just have the bins labeled, like minifigure bin 7 and so forth. So in here I got, lots of minifigures. I got I got Genie. I got Peter Pan. I store them inside these little Ziploc bags, and then inside there is the minifigure in a Ziploc bag with its accessory if I have it available. So I need one of the Maggies. And I needed the Dr. Hibbert. Right, come on, Dr. Hibbert. Okay, Maggie, I already got you. I even got giant Hulks. Alright, so we got. Okay, Dr. Hibbert. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Alright, so let's just grab one of each. I need one with the accessory. So let's grab that one. Okay, now I need a bubble mailer. So what just sold on eBay? Got a let me just double check something here. Okay, so we have sold Maggie Simpson. You know, that's for this guy right here, Maggie Simpson with Santa's Little Helper. So it's just in a little Ziploc style bag like this. And the other one that sold was Dr. Hibbert. So here's Dr. Hibbert. This one I actually had a one of the little booklets for, so I just kept it inside the bag with him. So he comes with his little stand and his accessory. And there's Dr. Hibbert right there. So generally what I want to do is I need to get a small piece of cardboard. One moment. Okay, so I got a small piece of cardboard. I generally will keep various sizes of cardboard kicking around, then I'll cut it up into sheets that I would use on a regular basis. Like say sheets that I would use to like put on the top and the front and the back of a comic book before I put it into a bubble mailer. Alright, so and just open up this one in the new tab. And the other minifigure I sold was for Dr. Hibbert with his accessory. And of course, as you saw, I have my Dr. Hibbert figure right here with the stand and the accessory right back there. I had a extra booklet kicking around when I was bagging these, so I threw that book in with this this particular minifigure. I just didn't mention it on the listing because most of them don't have the booklets. Alright, so what I need to do, alright, I need to open up WordPad here so I can get out my quickly made documents. So I want to hit no, I need to change the page setup landscape for this one. Alright, so I just use my thermal printer to print out a little sheet that says my Facebook pages. So let me just try to zoom out. You're about to see my desk and it is kind of messy, so I apologize for that. Let's get it. So yeah, that's this is my Dymo shipping scale right here. Let's see here. Where is my hand in this video? No. Okay, so that's my Dymo shipping scale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of cardboard, just put it down. I'm going to take the two minifigures that this person bought. I'm going to take that label. I'm just going to put it over top of those two figures. So yeah, I just get that piece of cardboard, put the figures on the top, and I just put a little label on top of it. And then I'll just write a quick note. So I just wrote a little note saying, you know, like, thank you. This video was live streamed to you. This packing was live streamed to YouTube. All right, so we got the 2 figures. Now we need to get my bubble mailer. So we'll just grab this one right here. And we'll drop that package into the bubble mailer. And before I even put this onto my scale to know its weight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Canada Post resizer here and confirm that this can be shipped as a letter mail. Alright, so this fits in and goes through with no issues. This package can ship as letter mail. Hopefully you're actually able to see that. Alright, so the package is in there. We sealed it up. Now in the screen that's not showing to YouTube, let's go into view payment. This eBay, please tell me you didn't charge this person shipping twice. Alright, view order details. Where are you? View order details. Yeah, this person got charged twice. Thanks eBay. So, I generally don't like to charge people a lot to ship items. Now, with that being said, you know, I do have a strict, you know, like, shipping thing where it's like the first item to ship is just, eBay should have it set up, or I thought I set it up so that you can order, like, have a bunch of things in your cart, and if you order at the same time, I would just combine them. For whatever reason, eBay is not combining these orders automatically. So let's we're just going to copy that person's address. I'm going to open up my WordPad document with my address label. So these 2 minifigures are going to Kitchener, Ontario. Thank you very much, Sophia, for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And it means a lot. So I'm just going to... Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't going to Sophia. This is going to Ethan. My apologies. Thankfully, I didn't say the last part of that. So I'm just going to print off the label here. And of course I printed that landscape because I forgot to change it. Page setup, go to portrait, okay, now print it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shipping label I just made and I'm going to put it onto this package. And we're going to obviously get the stamps, and we're going to get this in the mailbox. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get it out today because by the time I actually got to the nearest mailbox, it would be after 4 o'clock. So I'm going to... actually, you know what? If I actually put on my jeans, I could probably make it there and back with no problem. So I'm sorry, Ethan. Thank you very much for your support. Your 2 minifigures will arrive in this package. And I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And check me out on eBay, Canadian Cafe. Link in the description down below. Thanks again, everybody. I'm going to actually call this stream it for now. Right, yeah, because like, my phone keeps going out. I have to figure out how to fix that. As you can see, it's 3:30, so if I actually get my jeans on and find my umbrella, I can go drop this in the mailbox tonight, and hopefully it starts its voyage to this gentleman over this weekend. He gets it faster than he's expecting. So I'm going to quickly mail this out. It's going to Ontario, so it'll probably take a good 3-4 days, so maybe the weekend we'll give it those extra 2 days where he gets it faster. Anyway, thanks again, Ethan. I'm going to call the stream it for now, and then maybe go watch the WAN show when it starts up. Anyway, bye.